The Oblivion remaster is real. Not a remake, but a remaster. We can't show the images because they're pulled off a website when they weren't supposed to be, and that is copyright strike territory right there. But we have linked all of the images below. So we started hearing even more buzz about the remake, and now a bunch of screenshots have popped up online that basically confirm it. It looks like the project's going to be called Oblivion Remastered. These upgraded screenshots were first spotted on their website, and since then, people have been sharing them all over the place. Tom Warren from The Verge posted a few on social media, and Reddit's been doing what Reddit does, digging up more and more and reposting everything. The first leaked image looks like it could be the game's key art, which also confirms the official title. From what we're hearing, some of the game's mechanics might get updated too, and the visuals actually look insane, thanks to Unreal Engine 5. Apparently, the whole thing came from Virtuoso's website, where some logos and screenshots briefly went live before being yanked. But of course, it's the internet, so mirrors popped up almost immediately. Basically, it's out there now, and unless someone went really over the top with a fake, this seems pretty legit.
Virtuoso is reportedly the main team behind the remaster. They're known for support work, but they're also helping out with Metal Gear Solid Delta, so they've definitely got experience. This whole thing may have first leaked during the Microsoft vs FTC hearings, where a roadmap mentioned Oblivion and Fallout 3 remasters. So this remaster has been cooking for a little while. Oh, and rumor has it that Xbox and Bethesda might actually shadow drop the game, like announce it and release it not long after. If that's true, we might be playing it sooner than we think within an alleged time frame of April 21st. From what's been seen in the leaks, it's expected to hit Xbox Series X and S, PC, and PlayStation 5. And yes, it's supposed to be on Xbox Game Pass too. A few of the gameplay changes have leaked in the files as well, such as blocking inspired by Souls-like games, sneak icons now highlighted, stamina system modified, HUD changed, hit reactions added, and archery overhauled. Things we have talked about in our earlier videos basically being confirmed.
So we're just going to briefly talk about some of the images that are shown. If you want to go to the link below and click that, you can kind of follow along with what we're talking about. First is like obviously the key art, or is that just part of whatever that is, the Oblivion remaster? That looks like it's official, like that's what we're going to see, which looks pretty good.
I'd have to agree. I mean, it kind of looks like, you know, when you're in queue to play the game on PC or you're going through Xbox Game Pass and then you have the Oblivion thing pop up and there's an image behind the scenes and it says play game, right? It kind of looks like one of those images, but it looks really crispy with that fire on the sigil behind the knight.
Yeah, and it looks nostalgic. It looks like the old game's title with the knight and the Oblivion sigil behind him, just in this Unreal Engine thing. And then we have the 2006, I like this one, the 2006 versus the 2025 version, which looks insane. But I have seen some people online saying, oh no, they took the color out of Oblivion. It's desaturated. It's more brown. But honestly, I think it looks incredible. What do you think?
I think it looks amazing. And the people that were saying it though, that I could tell, they kind of liked the warmer tones. I think oversaturation is a real thing in the game, or at least in games these days. So it seemed like there was a lot of support behind that decision.
Yeah, and I agree. I've seen like a lot of the time we get desaturated stuff to make it feel more realistic, which is true. Like vibrant, sometimes they go too vibrant these days, or oversaturated, like you said. Even in Oblivion, there are times when you're looking at your sword and the goddamn thing seems like it's beaming like a lightsaber in your hand, you know? But I think it looks really good. Scrolling down more, we get basically some more just random images of landscape, which looks really good.
But let's talk about that real quick. That's got to be Kvatch, right?
Which one?
The third one. So if you look at the third image, which is basically the same image of the knight standing right in front of the burning city, I can't help but think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's just the key art again. And yeah, that's definitely Kvatch. Because I think that was what the
that first city.
I think that's what the original photo is, yeah.
And then damn good.
You see the landscape with the Imperial City in the background, and the foliage looks great. I mean, it looks like the mods you use to basically fill in all those blank spaces with more grasses and things like that.
I would agree. I would say it just takes it to a whole nother level. Unreal Engine 5. I mean, I can't really think of a game that's really impressed me based on screenshots alone, except for this one, but I don't know if I'm jaded because of the nostalgia that this game has, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and who knows? Unreal Engine 5 has had issues. I'm hoping this one goes fine. And Virtuos, honestly, their remakes have been okay. I mean, other than the freaking Grand Theft Auto remakes, which we won't talk about, the rest of them have been pretty good. So I have faith in this. Like, look at the dungeon, and then I think that's Anvil below that. I mean, those look great.
Is it, or is it?
It could be Skingrad. No, it's not Shade. No, I think it is Anvil. Yeah, it is. I can see the blue dome on one of the top of the houses.
Oh, you're correct. I see that. It's kind of dim. It's kind of dark for some reason for me, but
yeah, these images are dark. I wonder if it's because they weren't meant to be seen yet. Then we have the Alien Ruin below that, and we get to see a little bit of the skybox, which looks insane. Like, look at those stars and stuff. And even the Alien Ruins with the lights. I mean, that is Unreal Engine 5 at its best.
It is. And the landscape, or like you said, the skyscape, it reminds me of that mod that you have for Skyrim where it just like blows up and has galaxies, and, you know, you get like the northern lights or northern borealis, right, across your skies. It looks amazing.
It does. And then I think we got the sewers below that. Weirdly has the Skyrim emblem on it, but that's because I think it's the Emperor's emblem. So I guess that would make sense. And that's the secret tunnel that you come out of in the intro. I mean, even that looks insane.
It's my first time seeing that one, and I did not think about it being the very intro sewer that you exit. What a good start to the game, dude.
Yeah, Anvil again with the mermaid statue. I mean, not much to say about this. I mean, the water looks pretty insane. But honestly, those, I think people expect if you have Unreal Engine 5, you're going to have good water, good lighting. Pretty much all it does is make everything look good. We just have to hope it runs good.
Good blades of grass. Oh yeah, dude. If you have a shitty computer, RIP.
Hopefully. Maybe they whatevered it, you know,
like
made it easier access. Yeah. I don't know why I can't think of the word, but yeah, I think it'll be all right. I mean, Oblivion, it's pretty old, so I feel like it doesn't have, it's smaller than people remember, you know, and I don't think they're adding on to it. So it could be fine to run.
That is a very unique point you point out. And after going through these images, I want to talk on that point. So do not let me forget.
Okay. Then we have, it looks like a goblin on the bridge to the Imperial City, which we see. What's interesting here with the goblin picture is the bow. The bow is turned sideways, which if you've played Oblivion, you know for a fact that the bows were always a straight up stinking machine, right? The same animation over and over again. So this is kind of showing that archery overhaul. I don't know why you would turn your bow like this, but it is new.
Yeah, it's giving vibes of Elder Scrolls Online to a degree, because I feel like in those trailers, they always have their bows sideways. And so I feel like it's the new thing.
Oh, it's like a power shot or something. Yeah, I totally see that. But the goblin looks good. I mean, not much to say on that.
Yeah, the bridge to the Imperial City looks pretty crispy.
Yeah, it looks a little different, but some things will. Then we get an interior shot, which looks really good because interiors in Oblivion are so sparse. Like, they definitely needed more added to them, and I think this does a good job of that.
I do too. I mean, the Persian rugs look really detailed. The cobblestone doesn't look like all blurry together, which, again, when it first came out, I was blown away as a kid seeing Oblivion for what it was. So it's really cool to relive that same moment as an adult.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks great. And the last thing we get is probably going to be the most controversial thing that I think people are going to talk about with this. There is a deluxe version of this game. Personally, I don't see why there would be. This is like a 20-year-old game at this point. Why is not all the content put into the singular remaster? I don't know why we have a deluxe edition. It's hard to tell from the images like what exactly they're selling. I don't think it's new content. It looks like horse armor, weapons, and like all the small things that came from the DLCs. But I could be wrong. It could be new content, but that just seems weird.
It could be new horse armor, right?
Yeah, it could be. It's just, I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, the images are really small on these ones, so it's hard to tell. But personally, I don't love that there's a higher edition of it.
I don't know. I mean, I think it depends what's actually released with the deluxe version. So normally I would say yes, but if I was trying to be the optimist that I am, I would hope that they release something incredible with it. What I would not hope is that it's just the DLC that comes with the deluxe version, because I feel like that should all be baked into the remaster to begin with.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like everything that came in the original game should come in this game. Like all the DLC, everything should be packaged. This is the remaster. But at the same time, I will say leaks have shown that we're also getting on Game Pass, which is pretty amazing. But are Game Pass users getting the deluxe edition or are they getting the regular edition? My guess is they get the regular edition so that they can upsell the deluxe edition to Game Pass users, which they've done in the past before.
And that's where I feel like a line needs to be drawn in the sand. I feel like if you're paying for Game Pass, you should get the quality shit that comes with Game Pass, which kind of goes against like the whole corporate profits model, but at the same time, it's doing the gamers right instead of doing them dirty. So time will tell. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, that was the most interesting thing to me. Anyways, that's pretty much all we got. We got the gameplay changes like I stated earlier, or Paris did. And other than that, we don't have much other than these images. But I mean, this thing is definitely coming sometime here in April. I don't know if it's the 21st. I'm seeing rumors of now it's not the 21st. There's a guy on Twitter named Odaving who is also a leaker. He says he doesn't think it's the 21st. He thinks it's the 22nd to the 24th, but time will tell on that as well. It's definitely coming this month, though.
And, you know, one more thing that I just want to say is shout out to our Reddit boy. I think his name's Tarnal. He's the guy that actually checked the website, I believe, and inspected these random image elements, found a folder, uploaded these images, and now the internet's gone ablaze. Now, I don't know if that's fully substantiated, but what I'm seeing on Reddit, he's at least taking credit for that, and a lot of people are giving him props, so props to you.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. We just wanted to do a quick update on it. Remember guys, enjoyed time is never wasted time, and we'll see you in the next.